said, I know who made the call. And the call was Kristen. Now, were we all in a group? Yes, we were all in a group.
And there was seven of y'all.
Every one of us were in a
Betty
group.
White was the one.
Kristen is the one that called in the SWAT to your home. Kristen.
Yeah, but she wasn't the one who orchestrated it, though, right? She's just the one who was told to do it.
There wasn't an orchestration of it, and if there was, it didn't happen in that chat. That's what I'm trying to say, is she came from SWAT. She won. That can be FOIA'd, and that's what I don't understand. Bougie is so quick, to FOIA all this other stuff. Why doesn't she have that? Why?
So her husband.
I didn't listen. I'm not responsible for that phone call. So y'all, what happened to holding the, people accountable for the person that done it? I've done told you there was other people in the chat. I did.
Wow.
Sure did.
Retina's got some good info. Oh, there you go.
Like I said, the whole hand's been laid out. I didn't lay everything out. Sure didn't. Nobody has that.
So there's that.
Nobody.
Okay. Who wants to come up? So it's IO's mugshot, and it says, "What would you think? What would you think this meant? Felony possession of Schedule 1, usually heroin, and maintaining a dwelling where drugs are used or sold. This is from my husband. He does SWAT raids daily."
See?
And then
Hang on, there's more. I'm pulling them up right now.
says, "Hang on, I'm driving. Oh, hang on, I'm driving. I'm about to read them." Somebody said, "Okay, I'm sorry. These are hot off the presses. You did not get them from me." Okay, let's go to the next one.
It don't seem like that's legal to use your husband to swap people.
It's not.
Obviously, it's not.
Okay, this says, "I'm going to hell. Look what I posted on a dating site for Asheville on Facebook."
Y'all keep saying, okay, Petty White is not bougie. Nobody said that was bougie.
"I have reserved the spot beside Tabitha today. We can't get there until 12. I'm not going to threaten her or harm her in any way." So, Retina, can you tell us who those messages was between?
Me and Petty White, I'll tell you.
Who and Petty White?
Me and Petty White. I'm the
Okay.
one that sent those to Pastor Petty 2 years ago.
All right, y'all gonna have to talk for a minute. I gotta walk away.
So you said you sent Pastor Petty what?
I sent him all of this stuff. He's had this stuff for over 2 years when I went to him about this, trying to get.
It was you went to him about
Hi,
Bougie,
Erica.
right? You went to him specifically about Bougie, right?
Yep, trying to warn him of, this is where this person come from, Petty White, and where Kristen come from prior to me, what I had figured out. And here we are, it's still going on.
So, obviously, Pastor Petty, he's messaged me 100 times saying that he had all this information that Bougie was behind the swatting. And I mean, ultimately, yes or no, Miss Calhoun, I always felt like you were the leader and you were the mastermind behind the group. But yes or no, was it you or was it Bougie?
The group, I was the one that went live, Indian, and streamed Tippy Harley. I was the one that held a platform, so therefore it fell on the host and the platform. That's how, that's how it goes. She was part of me. You know, did I know her
Who,
previous, all that at the
who was a
time?
part of
No.
you? I don't know. I don't know who was a part of you. Please, let's be specific.
Oh my god. How long have I been in this box?
I'm not sure, Miss. I don't. Your name is Toxic right now. I see you're lighting up, but I'm not sure. You're. Who are you? How do you? Where do you play into this? I only know a Miss
I'm
Calhoun.
Calhoun.
Okay,
I'm
so
Calhoun.
you're Calhoun. Okay. So is your
Yep,
platform
I'm
you're the
Calhoun.
one who takes responsibility for swatting me, and you're not trying
Say
to.
that one more time. I'm sorry.
You went to Petty and you tried to say to Petty that it was Bougie, but right now you're saying that it was you.
I went to Petty with the information and showed him where Petty White came from, which I knew at the time was a discord of bougies. Prior to that, I do not know. I do not know where she come from at all.
Do you know who?
I don't know all that.
Do you know who actually physically made the call to have IO swatted?
Kristen,
It's not the call. I
the
know
old
Kristen
bottle
did it, but I
swat.
want to know how the conversation came about between y'all ladies that y'all were going to do this to me. I don't think Kristen was the one who was, I don't think she came up with that on her own. If please forgive me if
I
I'm wrong,
mean,
please explain and let me know exactly what's going on.
if you being wholeheartedly 100%, if you're worried about it, then you shouldn't do those things on live. I mean, if you just,
Hold
let's
on.
be
What
honest
was I
about
doing?
it.
I never did
That was
anything on
done
live.
on live on a
What are you
public
saying I did on
platform.
live?
Wait, we're getting off
No,
topic.
I'm asking you specific. Let's not beat around the bush. What are you accusing me of?
No. Hold on. Here's my question. Who prompted the conversation for IO to be swatted? I think he deserves to know that answer because it directly affected
You
his
got
life.
real
And
tough all of a
I
sudden.
have answered. I answered that. I told you I was live during that. Kristen, there's messages to prove that as well, where she
No.
entered after making that call. Like,
No.
oh my god.
How did the conversation
You were
start?
beating around. I don't know. I'm gonna mute first. I gotta gain my thoughts.
How did the conversation start in the Discord, Calhoun? How did it start? Who said, "Oh, I think I'll call, the police and have IO swatted today"? Who did that?
It wasn't. That's what I'm telling you. That wasn't in the chat.
So you don't know who actually prompted the conversation, right?
No.
Okay. Okay. So what I want to know is how did Bougie and all these folks, how did y'all all get intertwined and all this shit start happening?
Listen, like I said, the biggest mistake of my life was ever hitting live thinking I'm going to do a watch party of Hippie Harley. I was into contact with Aunt Laura, all the things, if y'all up till, Slot got into her head and, then that, broke off. But I can say that I warned several people about what was happening. Who remembers the live, when I went live, trying to put out what I knew at the.
We're trying to get context from the beginning, and forgive me, but I think Stephanie just asked you a question, but I don't think she answered it, did she?
Hold on. I got
So I'm not deflecting nothing. That's what y'all listen to me. The chat is just going off, y'all, and that's exactly what I said. It's going to be
Stop
twisted and
looking at the
turned and all
chat.
the things.
Hey,
Miss
I have
Calhoun.
sat
listen.
here, and there is so much
No.
information that I
Toxic.
have went to hang on, that I have went to numerous people and tried before it ever fucking got this far, ever.
Okay. All right. So here's some.
Trying to figure out. I don't want to. I'm trying to process. You know, it's a lot. This is the first time I've ever gotten to have a conversation with you.
It is a lot.
And you know, I still don't know why. Like, what did I don't even know y'all ladies. Why you just pick a random guy on the freaking app to go say, be like, yeah, let's swat this dude. He's an asshole. Let's swat his ass today. But anyway, try to bring it back together. Bougie sending me text messages of you and Kirsten in a chat. I think that's what she's showing here. But I'm asking you, what role was Bougie? You went to Petty and
Are you not, look at the screen, Indian. Look at the screen.
Indian, it clearly shows right there that Bougie fucking did it. I mean, that's clear black and white proof, unless I'm missing something.
Damn, we're so
Midnight Moon. We can't see that. It's not that I mean, a local rug task force and sent them here to the house.
correct.
Bougie had like a dead end call where they were like, oh, Bougie's like, yeah, they're streaming. He's still streaming. The whole raid's being shown on live. Blah blah blah. The whole SWAT's being shown on live, which it was. I had no idea the wee woos was on the way. And then as soon as they got to my house, all I did was leave the live. I had no idea who knocked at my door. I got up from the live with it running, and literally wee woos detained me outside my house while they got a wee woo paper and shook down my whole house because these ladies sent the local rug. And then she just threw it in my face saying that I did it on live. I never did any rugs on live. That's a complete lie. They targeted me for whatever personal reason.
Okay. So is there a way that we can FOIA that call and y'all will see, y'all have heard, and y'all will see? I mean,
Really quick, I don't have a dog in this. For me, it seems like Toxic. I think that's Calhoun, from what I gathered. It's kind of dancing around what Outlaw is trying to get at.
And this is the day where I was consumed by people lying on me, saying I was a pedophile, saying I had stolen valor, saying I sold rugs to children, and they swatted me.
Right, I understand that part.
Streaming and making up constant lies with Gumby.
Look. Let's stay on topic right here, and
let's finish my train of thought really quick. So I understand that is black and white, that Bougie was involved with it, but that doesn't black and white show that she's the one who called it in. And I think that's what he's trying to get at. He wants to know who did it. And that's what
I've said too, is that I've explained. Penn told you where certain people come from, and where I came in, where these people come from, and this, I mean, it goes back even further. That's what I'm trying to say, and I don't know how else to say it. You know what I don't. No, but somebody in the chat saying that I dialed it and
it out perfectly.
All the things. If y'all remember, I was live. I was live. No, I did not. And if somebody would take the time, FOIA it. It's not me on the call. It's not me.
Did you stream it when y'all did that? Were you live when y'all did that?
No, we were watching Hippie Harley. We never streamed. Nope.
People just do the FOIA or whatever it's called. Why can't we just do that and revisit this topic once that is obtained? Because
Calhoun, the way I understand it, you have said that you were not aware of it when you were in that live, correct?
Where the call happened until I was live and it was going off in the group chat as I was live.
Right. That's what I thought I heard.
Yes.
Okay. So
Or anybody that was on. I'd really like to know who this squad, this hit squad, this SWAT squad on TikTok is. Who is this powerful squad on TikTok that is putting hits out on people? SWAT hits on people. It's gotta be some kind of.
let's be fucking for real right now, okay? They are fucking characters behind a screen.
Yeah, but I mean, we want to know the characters. Why can't we know?
I never said like there's a. She just said there was a chat. That's what I'm
We
saying on
know
the back
Petty
end.
White. We got
Nobody never said there wasn't a chat. Like y'all are saying stuff, and nobody ever said there wasn't a chat. Like y'all. God,
Let's Miss Calhoun, don't take all the heat. Let's know who the rest of the players are.
Hey,
Kristen.
all right. I think Io's got his answers, and he's gonna go on and on and on and on and on, and thinking that he's gonna get discovery here tonight. So,
hey Heather, I'll show my chat when you show your chat from that.
I'm not.
You
Didn't
know,
you show us already?
let's go on to
I'll wait.
exposing of bougie here.
Yeah, this is supposed to be an awareness live on bougie, and I completely understand your need for answers, but like we're not getting anywhere.
Thanks, Steph.
Yeah,
Wait, so the lady that orchestrated Miss Calhoun says she owned it.
Oh,
It's
my
her
Lord.
live. The lady who orchestrated it is
No,
now
Call.
gonna
Kristen.
avoid all the. Man, this is some wild stuff.
Twisting it,
And
buddy.
I'm
She's
sorry
trying to
if
help
y'all.
you.
Hold on, Stephanie. Hold on, Step. Hold on. Because we not gonna
400
we not
people
getting
here to
nowhere if
sit.
y'all
Who the heck
lying.
is
Hold on,
powerful?
Al. Hold on, Al. I got you. It's not fair to him. Like it's not fair to him that we bringing this here and y'all not giving him the truth. Like if we gonna put this shit on the floor, let's put this shit on the floor. It's a lot of fingers pointing. Motherfuckers ain't taking up their role, and I ain't on nobody's side. But he got a right to know who the fuck was it and what happened. Everybody played a part in it, so just say that. Like I don't understand what's going on right now. He deserves to know what
I not
happened.
already
Hold on,
openly admitted
hold
that
on,
everybody was in this chat.
hold on, hold
Hello,
on.
you're not listening.
I trust. I listen. I'm
Listen.
listening. But y'all, but everybody's not. You saying Bougie did, Christian did. You was on live. Come on now, Calhoun, and I ain't against you because I know what's going on. But tell what your part was. That's all he asking. You tell him what everybody else part is. What's your part? You came here to put that shit on the floor about Bougie. Put that shit on the floor. You kind of defensive. And you don't have to be defensive because nobody's here attacking you. Nobody's here trying to say you wrong or right. We just want to know what the fuck happened. If you gonna
Because
bring it
at
out,
this point,
bring it
no
out.
matter what I say, it's going to
I'm
be
not
twist
upset.
and turned and
No,
like.
no, no.
That's
No, I'm
not
not
true.
trying to twist and turn
Hey,
anything.
listen,
I promise.
don't do it. That's what they want. Just do it.
No,
Stop.
Calhoun, you taking it the wrong way. No, whatever part you played in it, that's what he want to know. If you was in the messages, if you was in the live, what did Calhoun do? What did he do
I
for
have
y'all?
said it already, y'all. I have.
You didn't never say no. You only said that you was streaming him. You never said that
I
you was a
didn't say I
part
was
of
streaming
it.
them either.
I mean, you was
That's
streaming
not
Hippie
what I said.
Harley. You was streaming Hippie Harley. Because I've read the messages before between all y'all and when the SWAT and stuff came out. So that's why I'm confused on like everybody pointing fingers at everybody else, but they're not saying their role in it, y'all. Y'all come on now. And Stephanie, I know you trying to put it out, but it's gonna make you look bad because
well, that's
you're
what I'm
really not
saying.
saying nothing. I
Yeah,
fuck with you. That's
okay,
why I
so
came up here.
unknown, you've seen the messages. So who was it?
All of them had a part in it. Everybody. It ain't no big eyes and little U's. All of them did a part in it. All of them had a part in that shit. It ain't no she did call all of them orchestrated it and it happened.
Can I say something real quick before I drop?
Yes, ma'am.
Toxic or Calhoun, I'm sorry. I think the thing is, if you would like, you're just saying the parts that are involved with Indian without you being in it, you're putting yourself outside it. I think if you would take the accountability while you're telling the story and get everything out and covered, people would really respect that. I think if respect it, clear the air, and get it over with. I think that's what everybody's talking about. It's like, oh, it goes far back, it goes far back. But Indian just needs to know the names of who was involved if you were, and, say, I apologize. I was, whatever the reason. But I think that's what everybody's trying to get to right now, so that everybody can move on.
Right, and people saying, what does Ayo have to do with this? It has a lot to do with this. It's about Bougie, but he was a part of this because this is how it all started. If y'all want to know what happened, this is the beginning of the story. Like y'all saying Ayo ain't got no part in it. Yes, he do. This is how this shit all got started. So if he's a
Yeah.
key player in it, so yes. And I'm not trying to just be rude or nothing, but come on, y'all. And Calhoun, we done had a long time. You should have had the receipts in order. You should have been in that screen dropping that shit.
And just
Like
like if
dropping
y'all
that
have already
shit.
got it known, why haven't y'all dropped it? I could
Because it's
ask the
not
same
our story
question.
to
Yeah,
tell.
just tell
It's
the
not
truth.
our
It was
story.
saying,
It's not our
everybody's,
story.
Okay, Calhoun, I was just going to say, yeah, I'm not even trying to disrespect you, and I promise probably everybody in these comments would change everything around if, like I said, quit putting yourself outside of every situation and saying it's just really deep. We know it's
But
really
I
deep.
didn't. I've openly admitted there was in the chat. I've said that more than once. I've said that.
I don't think.
I've
Okay,
said that.
so you were in the chat whenever they said he was going to get swatted, so you were aware.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yes, ma'am. That's it. Did you hear that, Indian? Okay. I think that's what everybody's saying as you tell the story. Just don't leave yourself, out of it. I know it's hard. This story is going to be hard because, I understand when you get, I want to say, I think everybody, including myself, would respect it if you just, put yourself in it when you come tell your placement of, what's going on. And
What do you have to say, Linda? Go ahead and get it behind. What you
I
got to
don't
say?
I don't understand what I did to you for you to turn on me when I was your friend.
Where's the proof that I turned on you?
You blocked me on everything, Shelley.
Guess what, Linda? I hate it. I walked away from everybody, honey. I did, and I hate it because there's so many people that I truly cared about. But this has gotten so bad. I walked away from people that I didn't want to. Walked away from people that I didn't want to. And I saw how serious it was and how it's still continuing. I'm not gonna put I wasn't gonna put anybody else at risk. I just wasn't gonna do it.
You accuse me of
Accused of what?
reporting your lives. How dare you?
Where is that at? Where did I? I'm
Okay,
sorry.
that's another series. Sorry, we're not gonna get off topic. Yeah.
I disconnected her like